Quentin Tarantino has hit back at Kanye West's claims that he stole his idea to use as the plot for his 2012 film Django Unchained. Appearing on Thursday's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, the 59-year-old director revealed that the pair had spoken about working together on the rapper's 2005 Gold Digger music video, but insisted he had been pitched a really funny slave video idea. Rejecting the rapper's comments, Tarantino insisted, "That didn't happen." He explained, "I'd had the idea for Django for a while before I ever met Kanye. He wanted to do a giant movie version of The College Dropout, his debut studio album, the way he did the album. He wanted to get big directors to do different tracks from the album and then release it as this giant movie. We used it as an excuse to meet each other, and so we met each other. We had a really good time. And he did have an idea for a video. I do think it was for the Gold Digger video, that he would be a slave. And the whole thing was the slave narrative where he's a slave and he's singing Gold Digger. And it was very funny. It was a really, really funny idea." As host Kimmel questioned, "A funny slave video?" Tarantino continued. Tarantino responded, "It was meant to be ironic. And it's like a huge musical. I mean, like no expenses spared with him in this slave rag outfit, doing everything. And then that was also part of the pushback on it." Ultimately, West did not end up making a movie montage of his music videos, and the Gold Digger video ended up featuring West and Jamie Foxx dancing around with a handful of pin-up models posing for fictitious magazine covers. Django Unchained began shooting in November 2011, and centers around a freed slave Django Freeman, Jamie Foxx, who works with a bounty hunter, Christoph Waltz, to rescue his wife, Kerry Washington, from a plantation. West made the accusation as he appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored last week and took on the subject of whether there are limits to free speech. "There are no limits for free speech. It's all context, right?" the rapper asserted to Morgan when asked if he believes there are limits to free speech. Tarantino can write a movie about slavery where actually him and Jamie Foxx, "They got the idea from me because the idea for Django I pitched to Jamie Foxx and Quentin Tarantino as the video for Gold Digger, and then Tarantino turned it into a film," he claimed. While West didn't expand on his claims, or why he waited more than 10 years to suggest his idea was stolen, he did make a comparison, when speaking about how free speech exists with context, to the film's slave master, Leonardo DiCaprio, using the N-word in the film and not being deemed a racist. In that film he creates a context where Leonardo DiCaprio is allowed to use N multiple times within that context, the Blame Game rapper explained. "So Hollywood's job is to frame things. And they allow what content is accepted and what's not." West elaborated more on the idea of free speech. "Everyone has thoughts and ideas, and then people try to manipulate your thoughts and ideas. In order for humanity to move forward, we have to be free to think and then to actualize." In the end, the Gold Digger music video had nothing to do with slavery, but the song went on to set a record for the most digital downloads in a week, selling over 80,000 in 2005. As for Django Unchained, it would become Tarantino's most financially successful film, grossing $425.4 million at the worldwide box office on a $100 million budget. It comes after West claimed he lost $2 billion in a single day as companies have continued to sever ties with the rapper following his anti-Semitic remarks. The rapper returned to Instagram on Thursday after his account was restricted earlier this month following his series of shocking posts. Discussing the backlash, West, known legally as Ye, insisted that money is not who I am as he penned a love letter to Hollywood super agent Ari Emanuel, who had called for West to be dropped by all major brands. In a post captioned love speech, he penned, "Ari Emanuel, I lost $2 billion in one day and I'm still alive. This is love speech. I still love you. God still loves you. The money is not who I am. The people is who I am."